Hello, welcome to Southend TV. I'm here today with Chrissy and Sandra. So what are you guys here to talk about?
Oh, we're here to talk about the groups that we've been running in the area for the last 5 years. We've networked with a lot of people and it's like care, share and be aware.
That's fantastic. So what are these groups?
Right, we run a truth awareness group and that's at the Balmoral Centre and that's on a break at the moment. And we've put on 3 massive conferences over the last few years called the Minds of Awareness, where we've had international speakers come down and give like their topics for the whole day. We also run a natural health and wellbeing group once a month, and just across the road from you we run the meditation and healing at St Matthew's Church once a month. And we're also members of the Southend UFO and Paranormal group. We've been in that for absolutely donkey's years.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That really piqued my interest. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Well, Mark Dalton is the chairman of that group, and we have ad hoc meetings, and we go up and down the country sometimes, like Rendlesham Forest and all over doing sky watches, and we network with others, and he's got a website for that, so people put in their reports of the local UFO sightings, and Dave Hobbs, he runs Ghost Hunters Extraordinaire and they do all that sort of thing. And then what we do with TAG, it's a bit like Alice in Wonderland where we go down the rabbit hole and it's to do with conspiracies, all sorts. It's a bit of everything that's not in mainstream news. And it's from that the last 5 years that we've actually got people together in the area. We've networked with therapists, shaman, all sorts, and everybody it's really pulled the town together, and all the people have come out, and we know a lot of people now, astrologers, numerologists, alternative therapists, and it's lovely because it's care, share and be aware. So, and that's how we bring people together.
That's lovely. So you've got an event coming up very soon, and where?
Yeah, it's Clive de Cole. He's coming up from Wiltshire, and he's talking on all different aspects of health. From you name it, he can help lots of people. So, and he's an amazing man. He used to be an optician, and as well as knowing lots of things about eyes, he knows everything from cancer to MA, you name it. He can help you, from arthritis. He can help.
So these alternative therapies, not your classic.
I would say complementary more than alternative. Yeah.
And can you explain what that is?
Because complementary is if you've got a health issue and you go to the doctors, it's complementing what the doctors do, because we don't like to say alternative, because we're not alternative, we're complementary to the healthcare industry.
I see. That's fantastic.
Yes.
That's really fantastic. Have you got any other events coming up in the
Yeah, we was doing a couple. I've had to put one on hold at the moment because again it's getting word out there. I was running a couple of psychic nights in the area for the homeless, because obviously, as you know, Southend's got a massive homeless community, and but that one's had to be on hold. But we do work at a few of the local events when they're going to do the work for the homeless as well. Other events, we probably might be putting on another conference next year, nothing at the moment. And as I said, but everyone's welcome to come to the groups. As I said, the groups that we run are regularly every month. We've got a website where everything's updated, and Ian Jones from Essex Spirit Guide, he's our sponsor for that. And
what is your website?
It's the Minds of Awareness website that comes under our umbrella. Then we've obviously got our own personal websites. I'm the Tarot Table, and Sandra, you are?
Therapist for you, www.therapistforyou.co.uk.
Perfect.
And I also work with Sky TV. I'm a Sky TV psychic and with Derek Akora. So that's my everyday job. So I work with Derek Akora and Sky Psychic TV, and I work from home doing counselling and my bits, and you do as well, don't you?
Yeah, the next Natural Health and Wellbeing group meeting is on the 27th of September, and we've got Nikki Fielding talking. She's got a light machine which helps people with wrinkles and scars and things, and she's also helps people with diets. She tells you what you're allergic to, doesn't she?
Yeah, intolerance testing.
Intolerance testing. And she's also an acupuncturist, so that's at Balmoral Community Centre. We've got a Christmas special in December, which is on the 22nd of November, with a medium telling people how he does his mediumship, then doing a demonstration. We've got lots of different stalls, health stalls as well.
That's really interesting. Where's that one held?
That's at Balmoral Community Centre, downstairs.
Lovely.
Yes.
That's a very lovely venue, Balmoral. We used to do a lot of our groups there. And Tricia is the manager there, and she's an absolutely lovely lady. She's a gem as well. which is nice. And I said, everyone's welcome to come to any of our groups. They're open groups, friendly groups, totally non-profit. They're only a £5. That pays for the hall and possibly the speaker. And I said, it's just a nice way of caring and sharing in the community and getting word out there, you know, that there's all these things going on. And people might not always be aware, because that's one of the problems when we first started 5 years ago. It was letting people know that we were there, and we were putting flyers and everything out. And we started our very first meeting at the Cricketers, funny enough. It used to be called Club Riga, and there was about 6 people. But from that now, as I said, it's lovely. When we had one of our conferences, you know, there was like over 100 people there. So it is bringing people together. And it's lovely because it's not norm. You know, it is a bit like Alice in Wonderland, going down that rabbit hole. And I think more people are waking up spiritually now. There's a massive shift in consciousness on the planet. You know, for a long time we've been service to ourselves, whereas now it's coming back to being service to others. And this is where we want the community to go. And I think what you guys is doing, it was just like, oh my God, wow, it's fantastic. You're putting Southend on the map, you know. And I thought bringing all these people together as well, it's a way of letting people know that these things are going on. And likewise, like with the UFO group that Mark runs, if anyone's had any sightings or any paranormal things, people don't really know always where to go. But we've actually got a group in our local area, you know, and there's phenomenal tales that can be told that have happened to us over the years with the stuff that we've done. So it's exciting as well, because there is so much more to life than meets the eye. It's not just the norm, is it? And this is the shift that we're in at the moment. They call it the shift of the ages, don't they? And we're here to assist it as light workers, aren't we, Sandra?
Yes.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming today. It's been really, really interesting.
Thank you for having us.